Maybe we have a new pope. The smoke is coming out there as the bells toll. Okay guys, so we have it looks like a burial vault here, so I do have a torch with me today, so we'll have a look. Morning guys from Carrick-on-Shannon. So today we are at St. George's, old Church of Ireland church here, and old graveyard surrounding it. So we're going to take a walk in here today and have a look at some old graves and stuff. There's burial vaults here and a mausoleum as well. I also will be doing a separate video to here in Carrick-on-Shannon town of the Costello Memorial Chapel, which is going to be very, very interesting, so make sure you watch for that video and check it out. So for today we are going to do a couple of graves here. So the first one we see here is Minnie Rodden, 1880 to 1907, and her daughter Elizabeth Maud, 1904 to 1910. So it's a beautiful place. You can see the Catholic Church in the distance, and a really nice old churchyard here. Okay guys, so we have it looks like a burial vault here, so I do have a torch with me today, so we'll have a look. It wouldn't be a grave visitation, I suppose, without a look inside one of these vaults. So this is sacred to the memory of Robert Wills, who departed this life on the 24th of November 1868, and he was 75 years of age. Also his wife Mary, and she died on the 8th of April 1879, and she was 72 years old. So there we have their vault, and they're buried in there. So we might have we'll just have a look inside. I think around the other side of the vault we can have a peek inside and see what we can see. Right guys, so this is the vault, so let's have a look. Now we probably won't be able to get the angle we need to look in there. Probably won't see down far enough inside the vault because the gap is kind of putting us off. Yeah, so it's hard to see in there, but I'm sure down below we have our coffins and stuff. Right guys, so we're going to continue our journey around the old church grounds here, and that was the vault here of the Wills family, Robert and his wife Mary. So we couldn't really see anything in there. On this one here we have in memory of Elizabeth H. Church was her surname, the beloved wife of Marmaduke Church. Now that's a name I've never heard of before, especially on my travels anyway. Marmaduke Church. I'll just show you a little bit closer there. You can see the name Marmaduke. Carrick-on-Shannon, who erects this stone as a small token of his affection, born the 14th of September 1836 and died the 9th of February 1872. So that's their grave there. We have one here in the corner. So as I was saying at the start of the video, I will be visiting a very interesting memorial chapel where we have a couple who are, their remains were housed inside this memorial chapel here in the town, buried under glass, their coffins. So that's something to look forward to. Lots of interesting stuff here in Carrick-on-Shannon in Leitrim. We have some nice Christmas wreaths left on the graves here over the holiday period. This is in loving memory of Richard Samuel Patterson, who died in 1994. Now, just around the other side of the old Church of Ireland church here, we have what looks like a mausoleum. We can just see it there, and there is a lot of inscriptions, so we'll read those on the side of it. So on this part here it says, in memory of William Peyton, D.L. of Castle Carrow, who died in 1881. And it says, till the heavens no more, they shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep. And just here it says, in memory of Charles Robert Peyton, Castle Carrow, who departed this life 1870, age 80 years of age. And this one here says, in loving remembrance of Norma Wilhelmina, wife of William Augustus Peyton, and daughter of Hugh Lyons Montgomery. Wow. Now that name that we see there, Montgomery, is that any connection to the royal family, I wonder? Who departed this life in 1876, aged 27 years old. His remains are deposited in this vault. Montgomery. Very interesting name. And the bells are tolling as we do the video in the background. In the old tower there. So we have the mausoleum here, and the door is sealed. And that is the other side of the mausoleum and the church in the background. So it's a beautiful place here, really is, and really peaceful here, and the graves are well looked after, the ground is well looked after. Look at this grave here, a lot of growth in it. So just beside the church then we have a heritage centre here, and as of the recording of this video, it is the 31st of December, which is New Year's Eve. So I also want to wish everybody a very happy New Year and healthy New Year, and hope all your dreams come true. Look at that smoke billowing out of this. It reminds me of the Vatican. Maybe we have a new pope. The smoke is coming out there as the bells toll. This is Thelma. It's hard to read the surname on it, but it's the grave of Thelma here, who died in 1936, aged 29 years old. So rest in peace. So it's not that big here, guys, this old churchyard. I just wanted to bring you around and show you a couple of interesting things. This is a Henry William Brown, I think, who was born in 1866 and died in 1875. And David Brown, who died in 1918 in his 79th year. So that's their graves. We have some more, like a tabletop grave just there. And hopefully we can read this one. That's here. And this is sacred to the memory of Sarah Jane Hill, the beloved daughter of Edward. And it's hard to see a date on it. Yeah, so that is St. George's Church. And just up the top we have a nice little clock on it there. So that's it from here, guys. I'm going to wrap the video up. I hope you enjoyed the walk around. I hope you enjoyed the interesting stuff we found here. If you have, please give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all on the next cemetery adventure. So there's lots of stuff coming up on this channel for the new year, please God. Myself and Serenity Sue will be travelling more. We'll be going to Europe, possibly Italy, to find some interesting cemeteries in Italia. So look forward to that as well. But for now, take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.